The new GTA Online update is almost here, and today on the show we have all of the news and information in regards to all of our new money bonuses, big discounts, free vehicles, extra free rewards and challenges for players to participate in, and even more for this next week here in GTA Online. This is the third week of the Halloween 2025 event and update. There's a lot to go over. We're going to be diving into it all, and this video will serve as your comprehensive sneak peek at the new GTA Online event that goes live in just about 12 hours or so from the time this video gets posted. For me, Central Time in the US, it's about 4 a.m. Thursday morning, so convert that to your local time zone to get the time it goes live for you. For this week's Halloween content, the new slasher Ramius submarine variant comes into the game. It's the new featured Halloween game mode and adversary mode for this week. Rockstar teased it on their Halloween 2025 newswire that's been out for the past couple weeks, but now it's actually going to be releasing for this week, and we're going to be having some money bonuses on it. But we also have some continued Halloween content going on for this week, like the Christine Phantom Car random event that you can get in public lobbies, as well as all of the UFO appearances. That is all going to be part of the game for this week. Ghost Exposed collectibles also return, so we're going to have some extra information on that very soon. Let's also just chat about some of the free rewards just for simply logging into GTA Online. All players will receive the green vintage devil mask, and of course, if you've been keeping up with the weekly challenges for the first week of October, the second week, which is still technically active right now as of the time of me posting this video for the next 12 hours, and then this upcoming third week's weekly challenge, if you complete this, don't forget you'll be getting that Vinewood Undead collection just in time for Halloween. You will be getting it the following week. So once you complete this week's weekly challenge, which we will mention in just a second here, you'll probably get it, I would say, I guess, at the start of the next weekly event after that, so after October the 23rd, I would believe. But alright, enough housekeeping items for the week. Let's chat about the bonuses, because we have some really good ones, or at least one that's going to be enticing because it's new content, and then the other is just a good business bonus. We have double money and double RP on that Ramius slasher adversary mode. If you are a GTA Plus member, that will be paying out 4 times money and 4 times RP. So that's the new content that's on bonus for this week. But then we also have all Acid Lab sell missions on double money and double RP. So you're going to be making lots of money with the Acid Lab this week, which is fantastic. Everyone loves that super solo friendly business, and we want to check out a guide to kind of get prepared for that and learn how to make money in the most meta format with the Acid Lab business, well, I have that video and I will link it down in the description below because I just came out with it a couple of weeks ago. We also have double money on the Ghost Exposed collectibles you can come after this week in GTA Online, plus triple money and triple RP on all of the Halloween community series jobs that players have made and Rockstar has featured for this next week. The weekly challenge for this particular upcoming week for the third week of October is just win one adversary mode and you will get that $200,000, because don't forget all weekly challenges are paying out double money this, I guess all throughout October. And then you can also get the brown vintage werewolf mask as another weekly challenge completion reward. Jumping into all of our discounts for this week. Of course, the discounts continue with 30% off the Halloween vehicles like the LCC Sanctus, the Albany Lurcher, the Albany Frankenstong, as well as the DeClassy Tornado Rat Rod, and the Chariot Romero Hearse, and the Arena War outfits. Can't forget about those. But we also have 30% off the following vehicles as well. 30% off the MTL Brigade 6x6 with the Acid Lab, 30% off the Overflawed Autarch, 30% off the Ubermox Cypher, 30% off the Karen Technical Aqua, 30% off the Joe Built Hauler Custom, 30% off the Brute Armored Boxfill, 30% off the Dinka Sugoi, 30% off the Pegassi Torero, plus 30% off the Gallivanter Baller LELWB, both the normal civilian variant, plus the armored LELWB Gallivanter Baller as well. So those are all of our discounts for this next upcoming week here. Now jumping into our salvage yard robberies. These are going to be available through October the 22nd. We have the Albany Brigham featuring the LS Pounders plate as the standard range vehicle this week, featured in the Duggan robbery. This is going to be your claimable vehicle for this week in GTA Online. So not only are you going to get the LS Pounders plate, but if you participated in previous Halloween weeks, I guess a normal livery that you can obtain on the Albany Brigham is that Ghost Exposed livery. So that's pretty cool. You can customize that into your own Ghostbusters vehicle right there. We also have the Truffati Z-Type, which is this week's mid-range vehicle featured in the Podium robbery, plus the Lampadati Corsita, which is this week's top range vehicle featured in the Gang Banger robbery. Your free vehicles for this week in the game: at the Diamond Casino and Resort, your Lucky Wheels podium vehicle is the Fister Neon. At the LS Car Meet, your prize ride is the Dinka Kavos V6, and in order to unlock this vehicle, you need to place top 5 in LS Car Meet series races for 3 consecutive days in a row, so definitely stay on top of that if you want to unlock it. The premium test drive vehicle at the LS Car Meet this week for players on enhanced versions of the game is the Ubermax Sentinel XS, and then your other 3 test drive cars for everyone on Legacy or Enhanced. We have the Vapid Bullet featured here, the Dubachi Rapid GT Classic, plus the Grati Stinger. At Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport, that car dealership and in-game vendor, he features the Albany Frankenstein for another week, the Classy Tornado Rat Rod, plus the Chariot Romero Hearse. That's the 3rd week those vehicles are featured here. Rockstar's just keeping them there. But we also have other vehicles and newly rotated ones like the Ocelot Locust, as well as the Vapid Peyote Gasser. And then at Luxury Autos, you can take advantage of purchasing the Balakan Envisage if you want, or the Envisage, plus the Grati LSCM Cheetah Classic, so the wide body Liberty Walk variant of the Cheetah Classic, but obviously I would just get the normal. I mean, unless you really want the wide body version, but you just lack the customization, it's just basically the wide body kit and that's it. At the Gun Van, you can take advantage of 40% off the railgun. Every player can get that discount. GTA Plus members can get 30% off the tactical SMG, plus 50% off the Shocker melee weapon, the Widowmaker, the Up and Atomizer, and the Unholy Hellbringer. Those are all GTA Plus discounts right there, except for the railgun. And then this week's premium race and weekly time trials. Let's chat about those. At the FIB Garment Factory, your priority file is the Fine Art file. Your normal time trial is Grove Street. Your HSW time trial is Textile City to Stab City, and this week's premium race is Business Trip, locked to the Supercars class and category. Of course, don't forget to take advantage of the final opportunity for this week's money bonuses, like the double money on the document forgery cell missions, or 4 times money for GTA Plus, double money on RP and taxi work, the Halloween Community Series modes that we have for this week, and Judgment Day if you want to participate in that. And also, if you haven't already, take advantage of this week's weekly challenge so you can get that Vinewood Undead collection next week of just completing 3 taxi work to get 200 grand, plus the weathered vintage zombie, or excuse me, mummy mask here in game. But that is everything for this week here. Upcoming for GTA Online, we have some really good opportunities, from some free login rewards, more weekly challenges paying out double, great Acid Lab money bonuses, plus some new adversary mode content. I mean, the Ramius Slasher submarine event seems really cool. You have like some alien heads in like the teaser newswire that Rockstar posted, and I don't know if they're going after sort of like basically Alien Romulus, like the new movie, or I guess it's not new anymore, it's been out for like a year or so at this point, but like they're sort of going for a similar vibe on a Kasaka submarine, so that's pretty cool. It's a new version of the Kasaka. Imagine if they can make it purchasable, that would be pretty nice. But anyways, that is everything for this next week here in GTA Online. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like if you guys did go on to enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and you want to see more GTA Online content just like this. Feel free to check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, specifically twitch.tv/HazardusHGTV for GTA Online money grinding live streams. It is the GTA 6 waiting room over there. And I will see you guys in the next video tomorrow, bright and early, for the weekly update guide going into detail on all of this, so you can take full advantage of this next week here for Halloween event week 3 in GTA Online. Adios.